Hey guys, so I watched this movie Office Romance. So it played from June the 5th on Netflix. So what this movie is about, it's about Jennifer Lopez and her daddy and her lawyer that plays in the big role in this movie and Jennifer Lopez. So Jennifer Lopez is known as Jackie Cruz and the lawyer's name is Daniel. But now let's get into the story. So the daddy is the owner, the director of A Cruz. That's where they got the surname Jackie Cruz. Jackie is Jennifer Lopez. And then Jackie supposedly wanted to get a new lawyer because the one that she currently have, she was like the CEO of the company. She said this lawyer is just useless. She needs a new lawyer. But then she employed Daniel, so he's going to be another new lawyer. But they first didn't want him to be the new lawyer. And then apparently they fell in love. Jackie Cruz and Daniel, from day one, he liked Jennifer Lopez so much. And then the company policy was no affairs on the company or in the company because it's against the rules of the company. But they were like just falling in love. But I won't advise this movie for any children because there is sexual activity in here. So, guys, I'll give the movie a 10 out of 10. It was really nice. And they firstly didn't fall in love, like, but then one day they just became in love and then they had to go on this trip because they had to go sort out some company issues. But then Jackie told Daniel, you have to go with me because we need to sort out some matters and you the right one. And then that's where they fall in love and they do other things like and that. And then there was this other A company that was like the rival. So they were always looking problems with A Cruise all the time. And then they went to go get a private investigator. And then the private investigator that they didn't know about was the butler or something like that, the lady that brings the food in. And then she was all the time the private investigator. And then eventually in the movie, the other company like said, I ordered a private investigator and they found that you having a relationship which is not allowed in a cruise. Why did you do that? That was like the other company. And then like they wanted the company to like collapse because like they didn't like Jackie Cruz apparently and the company and because they were like their rival, like competition, if I could say it in other words. And they then eventually wanted to have a press conference. And then also Daniel told for Jackie Cruz, why must you listen to another company? That company is not working for our company. And why don't you speak to your daddy and tell your daddy the truth about us? And then they had the press conference and then Daniel like drove very fast to get to the press conference before she resigns because she wanted to resign and get out of the air cruise company. But then she apparently told the daddy about it, and then they were having this like conference, and then Daniel ran in there. Daniel said the truth about them too, and then Daniel said, "But why would you want to resign? Don't resign, and it's your daddy's company, so nobody has a say here. Your daddy must be on your side, not be against you." And you are the best CEO for the company, and everybody agreed they didn't want her to resign, and then they kissed on the stage in the end.